All right, guys. So last episode, we added little toys to play with. We added a VR body. So now in this episode, we are going to work on adding an actual body to this character. So to that end, let's see. I think I am going to use it's an asset called an adventure character. I don't love this character because when you twist the arms around, the wrist bends. It's weird. I don't know, but I wanted something that wasn't already. The other character I use already has like armor on it. I don't want that. I want to be able to snap armor onto the body. You'll see what I'm talking about later on. All right, so he's imported. Go to our project, adventure character, prefabs, and we just want. Hello, give me. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Edit, rendering. Pre-processing this quarter. Okay, which one? There's no 2D. Crap. I don't remember how I did this last time. Rendering. Render pipeline converter. Here we go. Built-in USB render settings, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't need that. There we go. I'm going to have to remember that for future reference because this is completely different from what I'm used to using. So here's a guy. Scantily clad. Oh, also, I needed to make a mirror. Actually, did I download a mirror asset? I may have. I don't know. Not important. All right, so what we want to do, let's move this guy over. And I'm going to go back to YouTube here. Let's see. Because there's a video on how to add this, and it's in my VR folder. Hello. Auto hand setup. That's not what we want. We want Hurricane VR setup. It's gonna take me forever. Let's see, window. Okay, VR IK setup. That's what we want. No, it's not yet. Yeah, that's what I want. All right. So go to this. Tools, VR IK setup, drag the avatar. Where you at, guy? I just realized this music I found could be on an erectile dysfunction video. It's exactly what it sounds like, some sort of commercial. So tools for VR, BRIK setup. Unpack FX. Okay, make sure it's humanoid. It is. I already know it is. Damn, I'm so... Okay. This is right. It's fine. I'm sure this is fine. It's probably not fine at all, actually. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, VR. There we go. Let's see. All right, that's good. All right, press setup. Detect mirror. Move the avatar, clear controller, transform. Set up, make sure hands are mirrored, press detect mirror. Okay, I have to move this, I think just directly under the rig. Exit for rig. Okay, there we go. Detect mirror, blah, blah, blah. Move that. Locate the palm. Okay. Palm. And the blue needs to be face down. Let's change the speed at which we move. I need more exacting control here. Okay, locate the palm, and I believe, if I remember right, the blue has to be pointed down. Sorry guys, I'm actually watching the video over here at the same time. Place the center of the palm forward, axis out. Okay, so it should be the Z-axis. So... Whoa, hello. That's not what we want. Let's put it at the center of the palm. I want to rotate. There we go. -90. And when I do something like this, I really try to find landmarks so I can match both hands as evenly as possible. And in this case, the landmark is right where that triangle intersects there. Just so I can keep the most uniformity as possible. All right, that's good. Let's go to the other palm. Find my landmark. I believe it should be right there. And let's rotate this 90 down. Let's bring this down some. Let's check the other palm. Make sure I have the right landmark. Okay, so that's actually, that's dark and this one's light. Yeah. Oh, no, it's that one right there. Okay. And then now, I believe I'm already familiar. I think I just moved the tips down on each finger. Move tips to pads of the fingers centered. So just go back up here, move this tip. What's kind of nice about this model is he already has kind of a little ridge on the tip of his finger. It's pretty easy to find. Ish. Like I said, this isn't the best character model I could be using. The one I typically use is slightly better, but I do want to play around with adding armor sets. So here we go. Let's see. Thumb, we'll just slide that down right over to the tip. We don't want it floating. That's good. Go to this tip over here. Same thing. I wish... No, you would think this being mirrored. I should just be able to do this once. And then kind of copy and paste to each side and just reverse some of this, some of the numbers, which I could probably still do, but my brain doesn't quite think in those dimensions yet. I would love to say that this is the most tedious part of what I'm doing, but that's probably not true. Let's see. Pretty much everything involved in setting up the weapons to work with the VR rig is all tedious. It really is, but it works out in the end. All right, that was the last tip, right? Yeah. All right, move the tips. Feather start mirroring, clones the body. So there's the clone. I don't really need to jack with the clone because this is just for testing that it's actually mirrored correctly. I know that it is. You know, just for the sake of argument. Let's grab his left hand. This is actually what they're doing in the video, so. And then it. This is how they did it. What'd they use mirror? I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's mirrored, I promise. Press stop once satisfied. For Hurricane, child of player controller. Okay, so I want to move this. I think it's under hexabody, right? So hexa 4 rig. I think that's hexa child rig. That's right. Right? Yeah, okay. All right, so go back to, see, this guy is selected. Add component. HBRK updater. Whoa. Hello, where is it? HBRIK. They've changed it. Okay. Set up rig references. All right. And this is, I believe, where we're setting up the poses. So to that end, let's slide this whole rig back. Just so we have more room to work. Press auto setup prefab. Okay, so that just made a prefab. Saved it in my assets, so we can go back and find that later. Actually, you know what? Just for the sake of where did it save it? Saved it under assets. There it is. So I'm just going to move this prefab into my assets. Okay. Just for keeping things clean. All right, now create hand poser. This is where things start getting a little... Let's see. Ah, here we go. So until the VRIK is working, because his arm, it's starting to, it's where it needs to be. But you can kind of tell the way that mesh bends there. Hate it, hate it. Okay. So what we're going to do, you go back to the poser setup. So the first thing we're going to do, oh my God. Sorry, it's been a minute since I thought about this. Okay. So the first pose I'm going to make is just an open hand. So we're going to preview, and then we're going to mirror this. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh God, undo it. Undo it. Don't do it. Mirror this one. Why are you so far out there, bro? Left hand. Preview the right hand. Mirror. Okay, there we go. Slide that over here. Slide this over here. So hitting the mirror button is going to be important later on. There we go. Okay, so that's good. That's what we want right there. So we'll just call this the relaxed pose. So we'll save as relaxed pose. And now let's go ahead and make a fist. So make a fist that kind of turns this way. Should turn that first. Okay, that's not really great. Let's undo that. So this one actually doesn't move a whole lot. Sorry, I am making a fist here. Let's turn this. Let's turn this a bit like that. Then down. That's going to be almost completely parallel. Ugh. This mesh is so awkward. See, that's the... Oh, no, we don't want the dynamic clipping. There we go. Okay. Let's just do this. Let's start from baseline. That should be almost parallel. And then this should drop down in a manner that doesn't look like it's snapping. Right about there. And then this finger is at about a 45 to closed. This one bends in about just a shade past 90. Then that tucks in. And that should tuck in right about there. And these should follow just about the same amount. Like I said, this is not really the greatest model to be using it on. But this will be one of the better models to be using just to test other things. And unfortunately, it's one of the only male models you can find that's free. Because I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's a bunch of gamers that are apparently pervs, right? So I can find all the big titty like anime chicks you want, but not really what I'm going for here. It's not the aesthetic. I think we can take this a little more in. What am I missing? Hello? Let's flare this out just a little. thumb is just gross looking. That looks better. All right, let's mirror that. And we will save as fist pose. And now we just want to open his hand up completely. And we're going to save that as what they call it, a wide open pose. So that's a pose that you would have as if you're like trying to reach to grab something. So let's just a little bit easier to just work everything out from the tip of the finger. Pow! Finger guns. This finger is extended a little bit too much. There we go. It's such a jacked up looking model. Oh, it hurts. Let's go ahead and start from the bottom on this one. Go. Let's flare the fingers just a bit. Yeah, you can definitely tell this guy's lived a blue-collar life, for sure. Let's see. God bless, dude. Just... I can't stretch his friggin' sausage fingers out without him looking all gross. I mean, look at yeah. Oh, gosh, just it looks so gross and unnatural. It's like I need them to have a little bend in it, otherwise it just. I got his hand crushed in a press or something. Damn. All right, let's get his. Let's move his thumb back up. Let's pull that out. Come on. This guy's not going to have much of a wide open pose. Come on. All right, that looks natural enough. All right, let's mirror that and we'll save as wide open pose. All right, let's see what's next in process here. All right. Let's see, relaxed pose. Open is wide open pose. Closed is fist pose. Assign poses and press setup poses. And then press start solving for the live IK solver. Start solving. I believe this is where we go back here. Yeah. So now we move these hands to try to match the hands that are there. IK target to line with the existing hands. That's pretty much where they start. That's pretty good. Now I can actually adjust this in game while I'm testing it, so it's not that bad. Move right A card to line with the existing hands. You can fine-tune IK targets in play mode if desired, which I'm sure we will desire. Make sure joint anchor is near the palm of the hand. Locate joint anchor. So that's actually in my body here. Joint anchor. Wait. Oh, physics left hand, physics right hand. Okay. Joint anchor. Let's hide this model so I can see this one. So joint anchor needs to be near the palm of the hand. And again, we'll try to match it to this little triangle right here. There we go. Physics left hand, physics right hand model. We'll close that. Joint anchor. We'll move this down. I think that's about where it was. Near the palm. Let me change the size of these gizmos. I don't think it was that. It wasn't that far back. About right there. think that should be pretty good. Here's near the palm of the hand. In the video I'm watching, this guy does not look to be keeping it that detailed. Once done, press add collider controller. Done. That just adds a box collider to the hands. This adds box colliders to the hand, rigid bodies that fits based on the hand position and size. Press stop solving. Done. Added to the root optional to keep assign basic quadratic curve. Shrinks the boxes based on finger curve values like bone works. Add the animator controller from Final iCave using animated legs. So we want his legs to walk. We can close that tab. Minimize that. Go to man. Let's see. Should be that one. And I believe. Yep. Let's test it. Oh, I have my headset turned on. Holy crap. Okay, let's hit that. Oh, it's so loud. It was in my cockpit. All right. Let's turn the volume down to this. Get rid of that. Controllers. Ah. Guys, I was not prepared. Oh, there's my head. Let's see. Okay, you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. That's my headset. Other controller. I mean, so there we go, guys. We have hands. Now I have to fix, yeah, that's not good. That's not what we want. Okay, now I just need to adjust, oh, I know. There is, what is it? R, I think, calibrates the height. C, maybe? Control R. Oh, let's see. I think after this I can get rid of the poser. So the hands work, that's what we're looking for. Create a rig variant, then delete or hide the old hands from your variant. Enjoy. How do you create a rig variant? I forget. Let's see. Create a rig variant, then delete or hide the old hands from your variant. Oh, from my existing prefab. And this should have... okay, well, let's see. I mean, it's fine. I'm good with what I have. So the poser setup. Pretty sure we can delete both of these. Oh, yeah, we'll get rid of the preview, get rid of the preview. And we don't need the poser setup, so we can get rid of that. Let's see. My guy. There is a key to auto-calibrate. We don't want the debug shapes. We'll get all that stuff out of the way. All right. Let me see if we can't calibrate this. I'm seeing through my eyes. Oh my god. Oh, it's horrifying. Yeah, yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to fix my camera. I shouldn't be seeing my guy's eyeballs. Backpack, hello. What's strange is there should be little holes in that backpack I can stick stuff in. And there's supposed to be like little slots attached to this. Or maybe that's just the old version. So the reason why my hands are blowing up like an M80 just went off on them is there's a custom grabber on this where your hand's supposed to wrap around it. I haven't set that up yet. So this one has been set up because it's a prefab from the old scene. But all of this, like this is gonna be, yeah. Oh god, it's awful. Oh Jesus. Okay. Well, we know it works. All right. And so what we're going to do, let's go ahead and remove. Hitting that button should have gotten rid of, well, it gets rid of the shapes in real time, but I want to get rid of the these little pink spheres and stuff, which is locosphere. Wait a second. There was a step that wasn't on here before, where you add the loco ball to the BRIK setup on this guy. There it is. There. That's all of us. Just so the script knows to base everything off of this ball's location. So we need to go to this locosphere. And this is nothing but just looks. We want that gone. The fender sphere, that. Chest collider. Get rid of that. Pelvis collider, pelvis capsule, get rid of that. Oh, knee collider. That's what we're looking for. There we go. No more pink stuff. All right, so what time is it? 9:08. That took a little bit longer than I was hoping for. And I need to import something else real quick. So let's create empty. Let's just make a weapons tab and let's move all of this stuff. Torch, bow, shield, sword, arrow, pistol, SMG, all into that. And we're just going to clean things up a little bit. See, inside the environment, with global, as long as that's in the scene somewhere, that's all that matters. Dummy can go into the environment, basic target, table, empty beaker, picker, plane can go into the environment. All right, let's see. We need to go back into scenes. No, Hurricane VR, tech demo, scenes, and scene demo, I believe. Because we need something that's not in here. Unload scene, remove scene. Scene examples, maybe? Yes, okay. That's weird why it's not showing any of the oh, I bet I know why it's not showing it. Do I know why it's not showing it? Wait a second. Don't really need that. What I want is this right here, socket examples. Socket examples, here we go. I want let's copy this and just put it into that scene. And now we should be able to just remove. I don't think there's anything else in this scene I really need or want. Yeah, actually. There is a bow that when you grab the string and pull it back, it spawns an arrow in it. So you just doop, 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 which yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. Copy and paste in the weapons. All right, now we can unload this scene and remove the scene. And now, what I'm looking for that's actually kind of bothering me. I think I know what I need. I think I know what's causing this. I need Text Mesh Pro. Edit project settings. I think I need this. I hope I need this. Maybe not. Why can't I see the actual sockets in here? I mean, I haven't turned off. Like there should be these ovals here. Go back to this. These ovals right here are not showing for some reason. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see, small socket, large sockets. Why am I not seeing? Okay, so it's a shader issue. Standard shader, okay. Let's go back to window, rendering, render pipeline converter. Built-in, do RP. Initialize. Material upgrades what we want. Convert assets. There we go. Mazel tov. Bunch of errors. There we go. All right, great. Great. And let's move all... Hello? That's what I'm looking for. Let's move all this nonsense close by so I can grab it. Yeah, I'm going to have to remember that every time I bring something in to the scene, that is going to require me upgrading. God. And you know what? Really the only reason why I'm doing this is just for the water asset that I've downloaded. Now don't get me wrong, the water looks amazing. It looks amazing underwater. The functionality where you can get like on a boat and it looks like you're on a sea in VR is amazing. It's great. I love it. But it's adding on a lot of crap that's making this far more difficult. Anyways, not important. So just to get with it here, let's take the socket examples. Let's minimize all of this because we want, oh my God, just let's see, get rid of the table, loot collector. So let's go ahead and take some of the large sockets. We'll take this, we'll copy, and we're gonna paste this on this guy's back. So that anywhere I move, it's always gonna be in the right spot on my character. So I can sheath something on my shoulder and it'll drop onto my back. So let's go to the hexa body. We actually need to find, not this, we actually need the man because we need to attach it to bones here. So it's spine, upper spine. I think we want to attach to this. So let's paste this child. And paste this child twice. Nope. That must be the wrong spine. There we go. So let's rename this one. Let's do right shoulder. Rename to left shoulder. But it's all going to be on his back. It's not actually going to be attached to his shoulder. Shoulders, that's going to be too weird. All right, so let's take this and we'll move it basically in an orientation where actually, let's zero this out. Where is that? Okay. And then we'll rotate it on the Z, apparently. So we'll do, we'll do 90 degrees. Bring it right there. Because we want a weapon to be sitting close to his back. All right. So that's dead center. This is going to be the right shoulder. So right shoulder, let's move this over. Actually, him being jacked as hell kind of helps. So we'll slide this up to right about here. That's good there. What we might do, let's add a little bit of slant to it. Let's just do, I like round numbers. We'll do a 10-degree slant there. And then, so now that we have that, these are all pretty nice, easy numbers. We'll go to the left shoulder, do 90 degrees. Right shoulder was, copy that, paste. So this is basically gonna be like the position in the world, or I guess on this guy, it's not really. But we want all of these, well maybe. One of these is actually going to be a negative value. So this one, I believe, is going to be, we'll turn this into a negative value because we want it to be on the opposite side. Boom! And this should be -10 to slant that way. Cool. All right, but if you look, this little box is a collider. It's a trigger collider. So anything that goes into that is going to snap into that oval. That's an awful spot for it. Very bad spot. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this collider, we're going to edit, and we're going to bring it up pretty much right there. Bring it up here and right there. Basically what's going to happen is I want to be able to put equipment on by just putting my hand inside these colliders. The different colliders will do different things. This is going to be a trigger so that when I put my hand behind and let go of my weapon or shield, large items are going to go on my back in those slots. So I want to make it big enough that I can get my hand... Oh, my headset just shut down. Big enough that I can get my hand back there easily without really interfering with anything else. And eventually I can go back in and write some sort of a script or a an event that's only going to take certain, which actually probably say it here. Yeah. It would only take certain objects will go in there. So I don't have to worry about, say, taking a piece of armor and throwing it on my back. It's not going to take it. It's only going to take, I think I'm going to put large weapons or shields as the two types of items that can go in that back slot. But I like the size of this. This should be an acceptable size to be able to get my hand up there comfortably. Obviously, we can tweak that later on. So we'll stop editing that. And let's copy... see if I can copy the component and add it to this. Paste component as new. Okay. Perfect. Well, not quite perfect. Which collider is that? So this one Want to get rid of that collider. I want to slide this one over. So what are the... So the z-axis is what I'm wanting to adjust here. Cuts just past his ear. -1.3, -1.3. Whoa! That went way south. It's weird. I wonder why it was so exaggerated. It's strange. It's like everything is pretty much exactly the same except for that Z value. Z value is weird. Okay. But that's good. Okay. So now we need to edit these sockets to accept, okay, large item, not any, but large power bus, SMG mag, pistol mag, shotgun. So just a large item. Right shoulder. Just a large item. And has this one already been set up to grab? No. So this one, I think I need to add socket interactable. I'm pretty sure I need to add VR socketable. Okay, yeah, this is it. If true, the renderer bounds the time of socketing will be used to scale the object in a socket that is scaling enabled. We don't want it to re-render size. And then, okay. So we'll try this. This should, wait, hold on. Why am I not getting, there's like a socket type. Ah, tag. Here we go. Tag socketable. There we go. And the socket orientation will matter in just a second, which you guys will notice. All right, let's go ahead and give this a shot. So this is going to be considered a large item. And I should be able to toss it on my shoulder. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. This is not, I should really grab these before I put my headset on. Alright. Hey! I mean, you can't see it, but I know it worked. So if you look at the shadow, well, if you look at the shadow, you'll see nothing. So look, it's working. It's socketed. And I believe, I don't know if this is considered large. I think that just went into my backpack. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. You can store larger items on the side of your backpack, which is really kind of cool. I like that. Let's make, we need a mirror. Let me turn off my controllers real quick. Okay, it's, well, here we go. We can see it. So, so there it is. It actually socketed. It's attached to my guy. It'll move along with my guy. But it's set to resize when it goes in a socket. So I'll have to fix that. It's not really that big of a deal, but we do need a mirror in the scene, though, just so we can see what else is happening in the world here. So let's go to, let's see, 3D object. Let's make a cube. And I found a new way of making a mirror, so we'll span this out. It doesn't have to be big. Just big enough where I can see what's going on. All right, create. Let's see, rendering. Light reflection probe. Not baked. We want real time. Yeah. But refresh on make real time. Oh, I think the box size is everything that it's rendering, maybe? Resolution, let's do 1024. I want it to look nice. ACR, skybox, shadow distance. Calling mask. We want it to show... We don't want it to show the UI. Ignore raycast, transparent effects. We don't need to see very far. Let me see what that looks like. I don't know if it actually looks... Yeah, no. I should probably have looked this up. Let's just move that directly to this. Delete that. And I can't remember if there's a way... Okay, let's look over. How to make a mirror using reflection probes in Unity. Not that one.
I just downloaded this asset that already have some reflected surfaces, so let's remove them, and now we can start. Shape it and move it to the position we want the mirror to be. For the mirror, we'll create a material and attach it to the object. In our hard...
We need a material. Create. Wait, can you create a material straight from here? Let's rename this mirror. And attach it to the cube.
Right here, create light reflective probe to reflect everything that is in our scene. Make sure it's a child of our mirror and set the position to 0. Click on
Reflection probe. 0.
the edit volume button and edit the volume to be just a little bit bigger than our mirror. After we'll finish the mirror, you can change the size to make it fit a bit better and look clearer. Play with it until you find the thing that fits you.
What? What you said? Whoa!
Perfect. Of our mirror, light reflective probe to reflect everything that is in our scene. Make sure it's a child of our mirror and set the position to 0. Click on the edit volume button.
Edit volume? What now? Oh.
And edit the volume to be just a little bit bigger than our mirror. After we'll finish
Just a little bit bigger than the mirror. Okay.
the mirror, you can change the size to make it fit a bit better and look clearer. Play with it until you find the thing that fits you perfect. To make everything easier to see for now, we'll disable gizmos, but remember to enable it later. Just click the gizmos button on the top right corner of the scene view. We want the mirror to reflect in real time, so change the type of the reflective probe to real time. It can also help us now to see the changes without baking each time. On the mirror material, change the
The mirror material.
metallic and smoothness
Change metallic and smoothness.
to 1. The metallic control, how reflective the mirror will be, and the smoothness control, how clear the image will be. You can change the color to fit the environment and the lighting, but for now we don't need to. We can change the reflective probe's intensity a bit to make it clear, but remember, we
Reflection probe intensity to make it clearer.
want it to fit the environment. That's the only way to look realistic. Now duplicate it and see how it can help us to create a real-life looking window. Using a new material we'll create for the window and changing its mode to transparent, we will use the colors alpha and the
Bro, what are you talking about? Negative. Let's see. Wait, it looks like it. Hold on.
metallic value to make the window transparent, but of course not fully, so it will reflect a bit back to us. On Windows, it's more important to change the color to make it fit the environment mirror that the player is reflecting on the window and in the mirror. And if it doesn't look better, change the reflection probe size until it does. If you're doing any type of game that is not a first person, remember the physics of mirrors and try to compensate it.
Okay, so something. Let's Why did it just randomly stop? I feel like a step was missed by this guy. Let's see, reflection probe. Let me change my rig. Change my rig to be turned. Be looking at the mirror. Well, look how big it is. Yeah, that's definitely not right. That is not behaving anywhere near as it should be. I swear I put one of these together. Interesting. Let's run our pipeline. Ah. Okay. Pause this. Blend distance 0. Okay. Now let's see if that works. Woo. Let my headset turn off. Okay, interesting. Why is it... There we go. Box projection. Oh, click off that. Why is it not... Hello? Interesting. Okay, maybe it's... Let's go back. Reflection probe, turn off. Box projection. Cool, nothing, everything. Problem is, looks way too big for, so it looks like it's baking the reflections. And it's supposed to be real time. I wonder, might be it. Refreshing every frame. But it's also an FPS killer. How am I turning around this way? Hello. Well, it's working. We can do better with the resolution 1024 or 2048. Better, but it's not. But it looks huge. Yeah. Yeah. And not very performant. Yeah, so there's another way of making a mirror that I'm probably going to save for the next chapter. All right, we've been doing this for a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and end it there. We kind of got started with what I wanted to do. I'm satisfied with that. So, we're going to call it good there, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, I won't wait another, 3 weeks to do another episode. I need to get this loaded up on YouTube, though. But hey, thanks for joining.